This is part 3, we're recapping episode 4 of The Idol. Jocelyn interrupts Pedros while he's about to use the shock collar on Xander. He says, Xander betrayed you, and she says, well yeah, but this is a little extreme. So Pedros is like, my devotion and servitude to you is extreme in this life and in heaven. All you have to do is tell me if he's lying, and Jocelyn eats it up, she smiles and agrees. While they're talking, Xander tries to make a run for it and escape. But the boys bring him back, he's begging to be let go, he's crying out for Chloe, she's just shaking her head. Pedros tells Xander, I like you, I just think you lie. He says, why didn't you tell anyone what Jocelyn's mom was doing to her? Xander says Jocelyn asked him not to, and she calls him a liar. Pedros says Xander told him Jocelyn's mom made him sign a contract. That contract stated that Xander would never be allowed to sing again. Xander claims Jocelyn's mom didn't like the fact that he could sing well, so she made him sign the contract. Jocelyn keeps calling him a liar, and Pedros keeps shocking him. Xander's begging him to stop. He's like, you don't understand what this has done to me. I could have had this big career and life. It's crazy because Xander tells Pedros she controls everything and everyone around her, and now she's doing it to you. Could Jocelyn be the master manipulator in all this? Because that's what I got from this scene. Jocelyn keeps calling him a liar. Xander's like, I'm not lying. He says something along the lines of, you're more messed up than your blank of a mother. But it was like way worse than that. Pedros keeps shocking Xander, so Xander finally says, okay, I'm lying, just to get Pedros to stop. But I don't think he was lying. In the next scene, Jocelyn is singing a new song and everybody likes it. The lyrics are about how tough love is my kind of love. Very on brand. Destiny says she likes the music, but again, she wants more grit. Then Jocelyn and Destiny are alone. Destiny's asking her how she knows Pedros. She's like, we're still getting to know each other. Destiny asks about his prison tattoos. Jocelyn says she knows Pedros went to prison, but he doesn't like to talk about it. I wonder why. She's totally defending him, saying he had a crazy ex and he was using self-defense when he put his hands on her. He also went to prison another time for like 6 years. Jocelyn's like, oh, these girls just lied about him. A group of like 6 musicians lied about what he did to them. Really, girl? She is so delusional. Xander is still tied up and Isaac comes over and unties him and cleans him up. He says, you're a mess. Isaac knows what it's like to be a victim of the shock collar. He also says, I'm gonna let you go because Pedros believes in you, but you need to do something for it. Then he turns over Xander and you can imagine the rest. Jocelyn is sleeping and Pedros wakes her up with this brilliant idea. He says, you want to sell tickets, right? You gotta go public. She's like, with what? In the next scene, Jocelyn is making a video for her fans. She says, my earliest memory is when I was 3 years old of my mom with a hairbrush. She's being vulnerable and crying and the whole crew is watching her and they clap when she's done. Anything to sell those tickets, I guess. Later on, they have a party at the house and it gets really crazy, so I'm sorry to do this. There's just so much that happened in this episode. Go to part 4.